we start to look at this on a global scale of how this is happening so that we can have awareness. But don't be too distracted by the big picture. Just kind of look out every now and then and see that, have time to observe it, and then look into yourself in noticing how you're either catering to that misalignment or you are healing it. Because that's what we're all here to have the opportunity, is either to keep this old system going and to be a part of it, whether it's because we're angry and we're resisting it, we're fighting it, we're talking negative about it, or we could heal it and transcend it by keeping our positive focus, by being the change, by challenging those that are out of alignment with love and with compassion, speaking truth, but not feeling that we have to submit to others that are out of alignment or feeling afraid to speak our truth. It's really important that we know that we are here in this moment for a reason, and if there's something going on around us that's out of alignment, it's important that we can speak up about it. So that's kind of what's going on big picture on a global scale.
Hey, Tanya,
and in each, yes, go ahead.
Can you take a little break and talk to somebody who is calling in?
Yes.
Okay,
what
so talk to Dorothy.
Dorothy.
Hi.
How are you, Dorothy?
Oh, I'm hanging in there.
Yay! How are you today?
I listened in and see what you were doing tonight.
Awesome. So did you have a comment or a question?
Well, if you're doing any kind of readings, I'm interested to see what my angels might have to say.
Oh. Well, what is it that you feel that drew you in today? Like, what do you feel like the angels are working on inside of you to clear? Like, do you have an awareness of what they're trying to help you clear out of your life?
I think right about now is they're probably helping me work on getting back on my feet. Say, my health, the situation that I have with my town and my house.
Mm-hmm. So they're kind of helping you to rebuild. Are they helping you to? Have you recently had like something occur that's just like your old movie's kind of crumbling, and you're getting the opportunity to recreate?
I guess in a way, I mean, everything I've been having a problem since 2000, the end of 2007 with my town, and it's gotten to that point now where things are really, they're back into a stage of dangerous, we'd say, for me anyway, and where I'm living. But I feel like I'm at a point now where I need to speak out, or I need to be like a badger and be aggressive rather than sit back.
So what do you mean by that? Like, do you mean you're being called to stand in your power, speak your truth?
I'm being called to speak up and stand up for myself.
Yep.
I guess you could say. As opposed to just sitting back and hoping for the best. It's time that people really know, the powers that be understood. This is how I view the situation. This is how I view the way things have been, that sort of thing. Mm-hmm. And take it from there.
Yes. Well, one thing I would say, what I'm getting right away intuitively is that Archangel Ariel, if you start to talk to Archangel Ariel and ask for Ariel to speak through you, to fill you with courage, to fill you with the power to stand up for yourself, to really step into whatever that direction that you're being guided to actually stand up for positive change. If you feel nervous, there's a wisdom in pausing and calling in your angels to be one with you, to surround you with their love and light, their protection, but to also speak through you with truth and power so that you don't feel afraid and you don't feel like you have to submit. And then just to really tune in and feel and discern moment by moment what they're leading you to do for the best in your life. So I'm definitely getting that feeling that this is a great life challenge for you, to help you. In a sense, it's like it's come here to teach you that you deserve better and you deserve more, and so do others. And someone needs to speak up. Someone needs to have the courage to actually be that change. And so I would really encourage you to call on Ariel and thank her for speaking through you and filling you with her illumination and light, her wisdom.
Okay. Sounds good.
How does that feel to you?
Yeah, I do call on the angels, and I will call on the angels. I'll call on my spirit guides. I'll call on fairies. You know, it's part of how it is for me.
Yes. So call on them, but realize that you can allow them to be one with you. You can align with them, so that I think that, there's this ability we have where we can call them in. I've done this many times where I'm in a situation and it's not really fun, and someone needs to say something. Someone needs to stand up to some injustice. And when I've called Ariel in to speak through me, it's amazing what comes out of my mouth and how powerful. And those that know me, friends and clients, they can tell when it's Tanya speaking, and they can tell and feel when there's a shift and Ariel speaks through me, for example. And there's just a power and a presence, and it's really cool when you can allow them to be one with you and to really assist you in that level. Not feel like they're separate from you, but that they're one with you. And you can actually be kind of like that Xena warrior princess with the angels, taking action and then really listening and making sure. One word that you use that I would be cautious of is the word aggressive. I feel like when you go to speak about whatever it is you're feeling drawn to say, make sure that you're very balanced and centered. One thing you can do before you even go to talk to them is to ask Archangel Michael to come in and clear everybody of ego, to clear you of ego, to clear the ones you're going to communicate with their ego, so that everyone can see each other from their higher aligned selves. And so working with them and asking for the preparation before you go can be really powerful. And then when you go there, allow them to speak through you and expect the best. Expect goodness to come to you, and release any feelings that you have to fight or that there needs to be any kind of aggression, but rather just be calm and assertive. Just allow that assertiveness to come through you, but maintain that center and that calm place so that you can speak with truth and clarity and wisdom, but you don't have to feel at all aggressive. Does that make sense?
Right. It does. I mean, I think when I say aggressive, it's more like being like a badger. It's not so much being out there and becoming somebody that antagonizes and that sort of thing.
Yeah. I understand. I don't feel that with you at all.
Approach, but not being out there and ripping people to shreds and that sort of thing. No.
Yes. I don't get that from you at all.
It's me standing in my power and saying.
What was that? Sorry.
I said it's me standing in my power.
Yes.
Taking back my power that too many people think they should have.
Yes. That is exactly what we're all being encouraged to do right now. You just hit the nail on the head. It is all about coming back into our alignment and calling back all that power that we've given away. You could even do a really great meditation after this show if you want. Just go and turn on some calm music, relax and lay back, and just, when you're in that meditative space, tune into your heart center and call out to your angels, call out to the universe, and call back all of the power you've ever given away in all directions of time. And just be open to what this can bring for you as a shift. And just feel and imagine what that would feel like to have all that power that you've given away to others throughout this life and possibly many lives, all returning to you. All that energy and all that potential, you can use it and be very efficient with it. So that would be a really great exercise for you after this. What do you think about that?
I think it sounds good.
Awesome. Even get those fairies involved. Ask them to help too.
Yeah, it's something I have a lifetime that I know about, and that person she stood in the power.
I can't hear you anymore. Can you hear her, Amnon?
No.
Oh, are you still there? She faded away.
She's connected, but we can't hear her.
Well, I guess that was, we expressed what we needed to express, so I hope she can enjoy that meditation and definitely stepping into her power. That's really important. And we're all being challenged in our own way to do that. And I think to kind of drop that belief system, that old way of looking at angelic assistants of being like little fluffy stuffed animal angels and little cherubs, you know, and they're cute and I love those paintings, but the energy and the essence that I get from angels when I'm working with them is powerful, and there's integrity and there's wisdom, and they don't tolerate misalignment. They really come in and assist, but we have to really call them in to ask for their help if we want to align with them, or we're free to do what we want to do and to struggle. So it's really a choice. No one's you're not in trouble if you don't call on the angels for help. But in my life, I've seen so much, so much of the experience has shown me how efficient and how powerful and how fun and magical it is to really align with your angels and listen to them, start to talk to them. And then I think that a lot of people talk to them. I'll hear clients say, well, I talk to them all the time, or I pray all the time. And that's great, but are you being quiet and are you listening? You know, I kind of joke with my meditation students that you could be sitting in a room and just talking to the wall and talking to the wall and talking to the wall and saying, I need help, and I need this and that. And you never stop talking, and the wall's just waiting for you to be quiet. And that's kind of how spirit is that we can keep talking, we can keep asking, but we need to also have that wisdom to be still and to be quiet.
Yes.
And when we are, that wisdom can come in and it can help us and assist us with the solution of what it is that we're tuning in about. So make sure that everybody's talking, but also listening. Is there any other questions?
You're getting all kind of comments about how great you are.
Yay! I love you all.
From Kat and from Emanuela.
Oh, Emanuela. So that's funny because Emanuela and Katarina, they're two of the students that come to the Candlelight Yoga class. So those are my soul sisters out there, and I'm so proud of them and so much. I've watched them shift through so much. So when I'm saying this stuff, they're probably laughing, thinking, oh yeah, we've heard that before.
All right, and Julie's saying, I had someone cancel on me in the last minute.
Okay.
I expressed my feeling, and a friend said it was trying to guilt them. I was trying to guilt them.
Okay.
That wasn't the case. I felt needed to express my thoughts, and it came from a place of empowerment. Your thoughts?
I feel that is something that is like one of the most subtle ways that we're tested with healthy boundaries is, you know, something happens. For example, you have a show and you're expecting a client to tune in and to be a part of that. And you take that serious at a level because you're professional and you want, you know, to honor your commitment to your viewers. And then if that person forgets or whatever happens, something happens, if they don't honor that agreement and then try to twist that and guilt the person who was just showing up to help them with their show, that is one form of kind of a way that people can be out of alignment. And they do that because they don't want to really deal with their own misalignment. And so often there can be people, and I don't know who this person is or their history or anything, but a lot of times people